It is a bit weird to start the weekly vlog on a Saturday. I wanted to vlog across the weekend because we are actually going to watch the Women's World Cup today, and I thought it would be really fun to include a little bit of that in the vlog. So if you didn't know, I'm not sure how much this has been publicised back home. Obviously I'm not there, but I feel as though, where is the hype around the Women's World Cup? I think the Euros got so, like, hype, and so they were so talked about, probably because we were hosting them, to be fair. I've not seen that much about this, but basically we are going to watch the England Lionesses play Haiti today, because they're playing here in Brisbane. And yeah, I'm super excited. Australia and New Zealand are the host of this Women's World Cup, which I also think is really cool. It's split across both. I'm not sure how that's working logistically. I was saying this to Tom, I was like, imagine if like on a Wednesday you're playing in Perth and then you're playing in Auckland. You've got like a 6-hour flight to play your next game. I'm thinking that's actually quite inconvenient for the teams, but it's cool that they've split it, and Australia and New Zealand are the hosts. It was kind of just by chance. We did not know the Women's World Cup was on until we got to Australia, and then we booked these tickets before Christmas. Like, we didn't know where we were going to be. We just thought the tickets were about $20, which is like £10. We thought if we're not there, like, whatever. But we are here, and I'm really excited, to be honest. So I am going to bring you along. Right now we're just about to pop into the city. We're actually going to meet some friends, I guess. I mean, we don't really know them. I met a viewer last week in a cafe. We were just having breakfast and this girl came over to chat that was working in the cafe, and we just got chatting. She's like, I've watched your videos. Yeah, I just felt like we clicked. Like, we just were chatting for ages. And then she messaged me on Instagram and was like, oh, we're having a few drinks at our house before the game if you want to come, because we were talking about the fact that we were both going to the game. So Tom and I are going to their house for drinks. I don't know who's gonna be there. I don't know who any of the other people are. I don't know if there's loads of people. I don't even know where they live. Stay safe online. But we're doing that today, and I thought I'd start the vlog. So hello. It's time to go and watch the Lionesses. This is the outfit that I've gone for. I don't have an England shirt. Randomly Tom does. Why did you bring an England shirt backpacking?
For this.
For this, even before we left home?
Yeah, genuinely.
We didn't know we were going.
I knew that the World Cup was on, I just didn't know what we were
That was very organised. Anyway, luckily I found a red lipstick, so I feel like it pulls it all together.
No, it wasn't. It was for the other World, for the Men's World Cup.
Oh yeah, of course.
We came away to start with.
God, we've been away so long.
Sorry, and then we knew about the women's, and that's why I kept it. Because I was going to send it
you didn't
back.
send it home with my parents.
I was going to send it home, and I was like, no, I'll hold on to it for the Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
So, sorry, yeah, that's why.
Totally forgot the World Cup was like mid thing while we left to come here. Anyway, we are leaving now. We've got a little bag of drinks to take, and I've also got a hoodie because it's going to be freezing. By the time the game kicks off, I'm probably going to be wearing a hoodie. I went into Rebel, which is like the equivalent of Sports Direct, just to see if they had anything cheap that was like England, and everything was blue, and I was like, since when did England play in blue? Like, I've got so many blue tops, I can wear blue, like that's an easy colour, but to me England are red and white, are they not?
I told you it was blue.
Yeah.
The 3 lions are blue.
I know, well, I'm going red and white.
Odd.
I'm going like the British flag, the English flag. So we are entering. I'm kind of excited now. We had
kind of excited. I'm buzzing.
Tom's buzzing. We had some sangria. Quite a lot actually. We are here at Brisbane's Suncorp Stadium. We actually got an Uber to the wrong place, so we are running a little bit late. It's only 15 minutes to kick off, but it's fine. We're gonna be in. We're gonna be good. We're entering now. Okay, we go again. Good morning. It is Sunday and we are going to Sunday Social. I don't actually really know what this is, but tons of you guys, basically I asked on my Instagram story for like Brisbane recommendations when we first got here, and this was definitely one of the most common ones. So given that it's Sunday, I thought that we would go, and I've googled it, and it's basically there's this like massive grassy area on the South Bank, and apparently they do like live music there every single Sunday. It's such a nice day. It's 22 degrees again. We're gonna go. This is is the outfit I've popped on for the picnic. I haven't worn these shorts in ages, guys, because I actually left them with Josh in Melbourne, and then he brought them to me because he brought my suitcase. Basically, long story short, I bought a suitcase in Melbourne and then left it there, filled with stuff I didn't want to take to Asia. I didn't want to take to like the West Coast. That's how long it's been in Melbourne. It's been in Melbourne for like 2 months, but it was mainly an empty suitcase. It was so that after we'd finished in Thailand, when we came back to Brisbane, I could swap the stuff from my backpack to a suitcase, because I do think going forward now, I don't really need a backpack. We're not going to be backpacking. Plus, when we go to America, I think it will be easier to take a suitcase to the States than it will to take a backpack. Plus, my backpack was getting very heavy because I have been buying clothes the whole time, and although I can manage to squash them in, like, that backpack is a TARDIS on it. It's just easier to have it on wheels. So now I've got a suitcase. It means I've been reunited with some random items of clothing that I had left in Melbourne, these shorts being one of them. So it's kind of exciting. I'm like, oh, new clothes, even though they're my clothes from November. But anyway, yeah, we're going to Brisbane's Sunday social and I'm quite excited. First, we're gonna go to Woolworths and we're gonna buy a little picnic, just like pre-made sandwiches, crisps. Kind of want to get some grapes, maybe like get a little cheese board going, because it's gonna be like 2-3 in the afternoon. It's like 1 p.m. now. And this is just going to be like lunch and dinner. I'm not really sure. I don't really know. We're just gonna have a picnic. We have got a little picnic, guys. The Tim Tams definitely are gonna melt, so I'm gonna pop them back in this bag. But we are on this absolutely gorgeous picnic blanket. Just look at this. This was really kind of gifted by Naming This Later. They sent me 2 really gorgeous. They're either like picnic blankets, beach towels, like you can really use them for whatever you want. But I love this one. We brought it out today to sit and have this little picnic on. Just think it's gorgeous.
It is really good quality.
It's really nice quality, isn't it?
Do you know what is mad? Like, this one day will probably be on our bed.
Yeah, in our house.
And then we can look back and be like, we had this in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Okay, that's mad.
We're sat here, guys. This is such a beautiful space to have a picnic. It is quite busy, but the weather's so good, so I can totally understand why. And then, yeah, we've got some grapes, we've got some cheese. I love these little sets that they do in Woolies. The cheese, pretzels, and apple sets. Elite choice. We've got some Pringles that aren't Pringles, and then I got some Tim Tams. No, I didn't. I got a toasty as well. Looks good. And then my Starbucks of choice today was the strawberry acai refresher with lemonade. I've not been getting Starbucks at all in Australia, but the one in Brisbane, I have to walk past it every day. So it's like, well, may as well. We are back. The reason I look so sweaty is because we actually just went to the gym downstairs, only for half an hour. Tom did like half an hour on the treadmill, I did half an hour on the bike. Not loads, but still some exercise, and it was quite nice because it was just us 2 in there. And we've come back up to the flat, and like, it's just such golden hour lighting. Like, the blinds are closed, but the lighting in here is just so lovely. Like, just such a nice evening view. And I sound like a stuck record, but I will miss this. Anyway, while we're out in town, I also picked up this, which is aimed at 5-year-olds, but I'm gonna make some friendship bracelets for the Taylor Swift tour. Now, if you don't follow Taylor Swift fans or just haven't seen the Eras tour on TikTok, you probably won't know about this, but I do feel as though the Eras tour has been everywhere, so you may have seen it. But basically, people are making friendship bracelets because of the lyric in her song Make the Friendship Bracelets in You're on Your Own Kid. And I really just hadn't thought about this, because in my head I was like, oh, I can't wait to like trade friendship bracelets. I honestly sound like an 8-year-old girl, but it's just such a big thing at the tour, and like the marketing team at like Taylor's marketing team are really on it as well. Like, before every single show they're like, oh, like, go and trade friendship bracelets. Like, it's just a thing, and I think it's just a nice, like, harmless bit of fun, you know. And I was like, oh, I'm really excited to trade bracelets. And then I thought about the logistics of that, and I was like, Molly, in order to trade bracelets, you have to have bracelets to trade. You don't just rock up and get given them for free, or at least I'm pretty sure you don't. So I was like, oh, I should probably like make some bracelets. And then we went to Big W, which essentially is like the range or Hobbycraft, and we bought these, didn't we? Me. You also bought additions for your own costume, though. I did tell them in the other vlog about you going as the
It's not me buying additions for my costume, it's Molly buying additions for the costume that I'm being forced to wear.
Hey!
There is a difference.
Hey! No. Rephrase that, because who picked the costume?
Well, I was told I had to wear something, so I was like, well, if I'm gonna...
Well, yeah, because you're not just going in a plain black top.
So if I had to pick something, I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna pick the key lime green dog.
Yeah.
Do they already know?
They already know that, yeah.
So,
and that was your choice.
Yeah, because it's funny. I thought if I'm gonna have to go to something, I might as well be something funny.
Yeah.
And you found a pretty cool t-shirt.
I did.
So and
you are gonna wear one of these.
Yeah, and apparently I'm gonna wear a feather boa. Is it a feather boa?
Yes.
Bandana was cool.
Yeah, I bought a bandana today. So, you know. Here it is. key lime green bandana. It's just regular green really, isn't it? But you like a bandana.
The things I do for you, honestly.
I haven't vlogged yesterday or today because we have just been having admin days. Like, we just kind of had 2 days of no plans where I was getting loads of stuff done, some videos filmed, some videos edited, trying to get ahead. And then that last clip you saw was me packaging up a big old parcel to send back to the UK, which is actually the first time I've sent anything back home since being here. But I have just accumulated too much stuff, and I thought about trying to, like, I actually can fit it in my suitcase. It's not really the space, and because I've got a suitcase now I can fit it all, but the bag is just overweight. Like, it's just too heavy, and we're doing a lot of flying. We're doing some internal flying. We're obviously eventually going home at some point, and the bag is just going to cost so much to pay for overweight baggage at every single possible flight check-in. So I bit the bullet and I thought, yeah, I don't need all of this stuff. So I packaged it up and I am gonna send all of that stuff home. That's what that last clip was. But right now I'm gonna cook some dinner for Tom and I, and then this evening I'm actually going to see the Barbie movie with my friend Liv. So I've mentioned this already quite a lot, but Liv is currently also living here in Brisbane, and we are gonna go and see this film tonight. I don't know if there's other people coming. I don't know if Liv's other friends are coming. But bottom line of it was, I wanted to see this movie. Obviously, it's the talk of the moment. Everybody is banging on about it. You cannot avoid this film. So I wanted to see it for myself, and we're gonna have a little girls' night at the cinema. First of all, I'm gonna cook some dinner and then I'm gonna get ready. I was actually packing some of my clothes up earlier and I put these to one side because of course I'm gonna wear pink tonight. Another night. Another beautiful sky. Oh my gosh. Dinner is served. It's kind of a chili, it's kind of a curry. To be honest, I don't really know what it is, but it smells good. I cooked it with HelloFresh, but I did take out some of the ingredients that I knew Tom wouldn't eat, hence why I've got way more beans than I would have had before. But I think it's like a chili. Looks pretty good. This is the top I'm wearing to Barbie. I'm gonna put my regular jeans on because it's too cold to be in shorts now. But I do like these shorts actually. This is the top I'm wearing. It's backless, and I've got this little like ribbon in my hair because I feel as though that's quite Barbie. I definitely at home, like in the UK, have full-on pink outfits that I could wear for this, but obviously here I was picking between 2 pink tops that I've got with me, and this is like a true Barbie pink. Like, I'm happy with this, so I'm gonna pop my jeans on, and I've also got a pink shirt that I'm gonna wear as my jacket. And I'm gonna go meet Liv. We're actually gonna go for a drink somewhere first. I think just have a little catch up before we go to the cinema. Yeah, I'm excited to see what the hype is about. To be honest, I'm kind of over this film already and I've not even seen it yet. If something is talked about this much, usually, and I'm just gonna say it, it doesn't live up to the hype that it's getting. So I am interested to see my genuine opinion on this. I have heard real mixed reviews on social media, to be honest. I get that it's gonna be like a cinematic masterpiece. I get that it's gonna be like probably the best cast of any movie ever. And I also get that you're probably sick of hearing about it because it's been everywhere on social media for the last like 2-3 weeks now, so I'm not gonna waffle on, but I thought I would show you my top. It even matched my necklace. This is from Fig & Co. I'll link them down below as well. They're an Aussie brand. Love, love, love. I'm going out now. Here she is in her Barbie pink top.
My one pink top.
Right guys, they're doing a Barbie special cocktail. Right, I'm gonna have to wait until I can get my words out. It's called the Barbie Malibu, right? Which makes sense, it's a Barbie drink, it's got Malibu in it. But the guy brought it over and I think he just panicked and he combined the word Barbie and Malibu, which makes, and he went, here's your barbecue. It would also be less funny if we weren't sat in Australia. This man's just handing me this drink and told me it's my barbecue. Now Liv and I can't stop laughing, and it's not even actually that funny, but the poor guy.
No, it was the way he was like this, like when we joined the side. After handing it to you, he was like this.
He just stood there, and at first I didn't even realise what he'd said. Like, I wasn't really paying that much attention. Hello. Anyway, that's the end of that. I am back from seeing the film and I'm in bed. Here is Tom.
Hello.
I think the last clip I filmed was me and Liv just in hysterics over the drink. Honestly, it was so funny. I feel like you probably did just have to be there though, and I felt so sorry for the guy. And he was laughing as well. Like, I do think that he realised how funny it was, but it was also so awkward. Personal opinion is it's actually getting the hype that it deserves. Like, I went in fully expecting it to be overrated. I thought this can't possibly live up to the chat it's getting online, but it actually really does. I think it's one of the funniest films I've seen in a long time. Like, we were all laughing out loud. Two of Liv's friends from work were with us as well, and we were all just laughing. The whole cinema was laughing. But as well as it being a comedy that is so like on the nose, is that the word? It's actually so like thought-provoking and deep, and I don't know, it's definitely very like girl power, sisterhood. It is just amazing. Margot Robbie is just such a good actress as well, but also Ryan Gosling, to be fair, is hilarious. Like, he is so funny in the film, and I don't know, I feel like Ryan Gosling is kind of typecast as playing the typical like Ken character in a lot of his other films. I don't know if maybe that's why it's even more funny, because like, anyway, I'm not gonna waffle too much more. I think you should go and see it. It really is very good. I might even go and see it again. I'm trying to tell Tom we should go and see it.
I'd go see it.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. I do think that the audience was probably, I would say, like 75% girls.
And the rest was just husbands that were dragged along.
No, do you know what? There was actually a big group of lads all dressed as Ken, and I thought that was amazing. There was literally probably 6 lads all in like white jeans and then different coloured shirts, and I was like, they have read the brief and got the memo. But yeah, I've also never been to a film where it was so full. Like, there was not a spare seat in the entire cinema, and it has been out for like 6 days now as well. It's not like it's its opening day or anything. So yeah, it was a good atmosphere, a good film, and I think the script writers were so clever. Anyway, I am gonna go because tomorrow morning, oh guys, we've just set an alarm for 5:30. So excited for the day. Like, I actually cannot wait. We're going to Moreton Island.
I'm very excited. Get to finally see the shipwreck.
I'm very excited. That is going to be tomorrow, so I shall pick you up bright and early. Might not even be light at 5:30. Oh my god. So excited for the day, not excited for the alarm to go off. Good morning. I look rough. It is just before 6 in the morning. I did that thing in the night where I woke up like every hour because I just have this super paranoia of sleeping through an alarm, even though I've never slept through an alarm. I'm the lightest sleeper. But anyway, we are about to go. We're gonna get a taxi to the ferry port, and then we have to get a boat. I'm excited. I've got my hoodie on right now, but underneath here I've got like my bikini, my shawl. Hop in for good weather. Okay guys, we are here on Moreton Island. The weather isn't the best, but it's not the worst. It's not raining and it's not windy, it's just cloudy. But I think I actually forgot to say, we booked this through Get Your Guide. We always book these kind of things through Get Your Guide. And I will link my discount code down below. I mention this a lot, but it's just a really decent way for you guys to be able to save money if you're booking any excursions. But anyway, yeah, so we booked through that. And included in the booking is snorkeling, kayak hire, and stand-up paddleboarding hire. And you can kind of just choose what you want to do because we have access to like all of them all day. So I think we're definitely going to snorkel because, like I say, there's a shipwreck here. But I also do want to do the kayaking, and I feel that just sounds quite fun. Yeah, we're on the island. It's really beautiful. I don't know what I expected, but it's a lot more tropical than Brisbane is. Like, this looks like it should almost be up near Cairns or like somewhere a little bit further north in Queensland. Like, there's palm trees everywhere. It's a real holiday vibe. I bet in the summer through January, February, this is absolutely boiling.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go, spend my coin for sure. I am not a very strong swimmer, so Tom's got in with the GoPro. He's taken one for the team so that we can get some cool vlog footage, and I have stayed here on the beach because I'm just not, like, I can't swim in the ocean very well because of the current. The sun is kind of coming out, like it is quite bright now, so I'm kind of hoping it does warm up. But this is just insane. Like, this is 5 separate like bits of shipwreck. I'm not sure if it's 5 separate boats or if it's just like broken up into 5 separate sections of the same massive boat. Tom is somewhere in the water, I don't know where. He's been a while. I keep kind of losing him, and I'm like, at what point do I worry if I can't see him? Like, I feel like a parent watching their child on the beach, but like, I have lost sight of him completely right now. So, oh no, I've just seen him. He's popped up. He'll be free diving down and like being Tom.
No one stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out.
So we have come for lunch at the little cafe that is kind of just off the beach. I don't know how well you can see out of the window, but it's literally just ocean straight out there, which is so beautiful, and the weather has definitely held out. Like, it's not rained or anything. I got myself a little chai latte. Tom's gone for a hot chocolate, and then Tom has also actually just gone to pick up the food because we've got some like nachos coming. And then we actually did, this is peak mum energy, but we actually made sandwiches because we're trying to use up all of the food that we've got in the fridge, because after tomorrow we're actually moving accommodations and I don't want to waste anything. So we've made some egg mayo sandwiches, and then we've got some nachos to share as well. And we're just gonna sit here. This is like a little communal area because there's loads of different cafes. There's like snooker tables. Oh my god, they're not little nachos. Bloody hell. Little? Oh dear, oh dear. That's a whole meal. We finished up having food and we popped into the little shop that's just called the Resort Shop. Here it is. Tom and I have this thing. If you've seen any of our other vlogs from when we visit the islands off of the major cities, you might know what I'm about to say. But when we were on Rottnest and when we were on Kangaroo Island and when we were on
Fraser
Island, yep, and Phillip Island, we bought little teddies as memorabilia.
Why did we go on Phillip Island?
The koala. I guess we're welcoming this little guy to the collection of cuddly toys that we have no space for. But Tom actually did just see a turtle. I don't know if it's going to be in the vlog. How well did you film it?
Yeah, you should be able to see it.
Well, you'll have seen it, and if you haven't, now you're seeing this one.
And it's my favourite underwater animal.
Tom does also have one tattooed on his arm, and it does also say Tangaluma, which I think is how you pronounce it in its like actual Aboriginal name. So
He's called Shelby.
Shelby.
Yeah.
Shelby.
Shelby.
You named him fast.
Like the Mustang.
Like the oh, okay. Anyway, now we're gonna go on a little walk. We've found a little hike that you can do that's like an hour long on All Trails. I always use the All Trails app because it's usually pretty accurate for like if you get lost. And I'm not very good at navigating. So we're gonna walk this way. Look how beautiful the palm trees are behind me. And we're gonna see how it goes. Tom's actually not feeling too well. So we're gonna take it steady, and I'm kind of hoping that going on a walk might make you feel better, but
We got this.
yeah, you've got a new toy now.
I've got Shelby.
Shelby. We are now 100 meters above sea level, give or take. We've climbed up this high on the walk, and it's just a little like bushland trail to be fair, but the views out over the ocean are so nice. Like, it's just so peaceful here. We've just seen a starfish on the, but I can't work out if it's alive or not, because like, has it been run over by the truck tires, or is it okay? Look at how beautiful this little spot is. We've just been sat for like the last half an hour. I was attempting to fly my drone, but I stupidly left the memory card at home. So Tom was like, it's okay, we'll just save all of the files from the GoPro earlier, and then I'll use that memory card. But for some reason the GoPro won't back up to Tom's phone, which is just so typical. Just saved the footage automatically to my phone as best I could, but like you have to have so much storage when you're recording on the drone because of how high quality it is and like how big the files are. So I can't really film on my phone for very long, and I'm not actually close enough to the shipwrecks to fly the drone over the shipwrecks, which was my aim. I was like, oh, I'll send it straight over the wreck, but like we're actually sat too far away. I didn't even really realise. We're gonna start heading back now. It's actually turned into such a lovely day. Like, I'm definitely getting a tan on my face sat here, but behind us is the jetty somewhere over there, so we need to go and catch the boat back to Brisbane. Also, by the way, oh my gosh, the hike ended up being so much longer than Tom and I thought it was. We were like, oh, it's like a 45-minute, hour long, and I think it was like an hour and a half, but it was also like such an incline. Like, it was so steep. Yeah, we just thought it was a little walk. It was a full hike. It was nice. And then we walked back along the beach, and where I'm sat right now, this whole area would be perfect for like a holiday. I bet a lot of people do come here on holiday because it's stunning.
Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Okay, I don't know what this red mark on my face is. I've had this like all day, and I'm like, am I allergic to something? I'm gonna end this vlog here because I think it's been quite long. We had a really lovely day at Moreton Island, but I can't lie, I was glad to get back. I was really tired. Like, I don't know if it was getting up at 5 AM and we only went to bed at 1 AM. In fact, that's probably exactly what it was. It would be the 4 hours of sleep that I had. It was really, really fun. I do think it's worth visiting. I will say there's probably less to do on Moreton Island than there is to do, say, on maybe like Rottnest Island, or Magnetic Island is obviously a bit bigger. I think a day is long enough, but I do imagine if you're to come in the peak of summer, you would be able to like really utilize all the water sports and the activities. And there are some beautiful hotels as well. Like I was saying, it would be really nice for a holiday. Anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog here. This will be the last time that you will see us in this flat. There is a video going up on Tuesday that I've already filmed, but basically we are leaving here tomorrow, and the last few days that we're spending in Brisbane, we're actually going to be staying at Selena, which is a hostel chain that's pretty new here in Australia. So excited to try it because it looks unlike any other hostel. Like, it is very bougie looking. It just looks really like they've thought a lot about like digital nomads and people that work remotely, and yeah, perfect for Tom and I basically. The whole timing just worked out really well because we weren't really too sure when we were leaving Brisbane. Like, we didn't really know how long we were gonna stay. We knew when we had to be in America by, but we didn't know if we were gonna leave like earlier or if we were maybe gonna go to Sydney, because our flights are actually booked from Sydney. So we were like, oh, maybe we'll spend like a weekend in Sydney. I'm not really sure. We've decided we're not doing that. We are staying in Brisbane and we're just like connecting through Sydney Airport. So we're staying at Selena and I'm really excited, but that will be in the next vlog. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Do subscribe down below if you are new to my channel. I have very exciting content coming so soon. Think America vlogs, travel vlogs, so much exciting stuff, trust me. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye guys.